Hi, it's been a while. A lot has happened, a lot has changed. I no longer have the GTI, unfortunately, and I've also moved to a different city. But long story short, I got another car. So, reveal, there she is, BMW 2011 535, but not just any 535. Let's have a closer look at it. 2011 535 with roughly 72,000 miles. Looks gorgeous. The car is in pretty good condition, no oil leaks, none of that. I've already made some modifications. Well, first of all, I cleaned up the car, ceramic coated it, and then I already made some modification. We're gonna go into it, but this is what the car looks like. So far, performance-wise, all stock, powertrains, all stock. But there is something that's really special about this car, is that this, let's open the door. It is a manual transmission. So as you can see, I've already made some modification. Clearly this is not original. This is an M5 shift knob. Video about this will come in the future. I've also replaced the screen so that I can have CarPlay. But overall the car looks very clean. It has a M Sport steering wheel, which also I replaced. The rest of the interior is pretty stock. The rear seats are pretty much brand spanking new. Also has like these sunshades, which I'm not going to use, but it's a nice touch. Also has automatic rear sunshades. Oh, this is something that I find completely useless before having the car, but now that I have it, it's amazing. Soft closed doors. It is absolutely amazing. Once you have it, and once you've used it, satisfying. Once you start using it, it is actually really nice. So there you go. This is my brand new, to me, car, 2011 535. We're gonna be making some modifications here and there. So for those who know BMW 5 Series, this is basically the base model for 5 Series. It's a rear-wheel drive version. It does not have the M Sport package. This is the original base model front bumper. Does not have the M Sport, so which you could tell by the bumpers, and that's why you can also tell that the steering wheel that I showed you guys earlier is not original. The rear bumper is also a base model rear bumper as well. So there you go, that's pretty much it. Like, trying to make this really quick. I didn't want to make a really long video, or more video about the modifications will come in the future. But for now, let's go for a drive. Let's have a quick look at what the car feels like. There aren't that many manual 535s out there, so let's go have a drive. All right, into the new to me 2011 BMW 535. So interior is really clean. I did make some updates. Like I said earlier, I updated the steering wheel, updated the shift knob. I've also updated the climate control buttons, because for those who know BMWs, the climate control buttons will start to peel off. I've also updated the handrails here, or the hand guard, or however you want to call it. For those who don't know, BMW's handrails, they will melt and start to become very sticky. They're very disgusting. Ooh, that sunlight right there looks actually really nice. All right, I hope that's not ruining the shot. Let's go for a drive. Oh, and another really important modification that I've made with this car is the center console screen. It looks absolutely amazing. 15-inch, doesn't really look too aftermarket-y. I think this fits the 5 Series very, very well. The width of the screen fits perfectly in the center console. And I think it's an absolute must, absolute modification. There are some modifications where you could use the original screen and add Apple CarPlay to it, but the screen size stayed the same. Some people would prefer that. That's like more of a original look, but I really like. I'll take some more shots of this and I'll show you guys, and I think this looks absolutely amazing. But anyways, this is just a reveal video, the first video I've done in a while. We're gonna go for a drive and see how this car is. 6-speed manual. First impression when I first got this car is that it is obviously a lot heavier. This car, I think, shares the same platform with the 7 Series. So N55 engine, 300 horsepower. Sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. I can definitely feel that my tuned GTI is way more sporty. This car definitely feels more of like a boat. So we're gonna go for a little drive. Hear the engine a little bit. It is powertrain wise completely stock. I mean, it's definitely not sporty, but it's still fun. It definitely still puts a smile on your face. So another thing I noticed with this compared to the GTI is that the gear ratios are a lot longer. For those who don't know, I had a Mark V GTI, and first gear in that Mark V GTI is pretty much useless. A lot of times I would just start in second gear. But for this car, the gear ratios are a lot longer, and you don't really have to shift that much. You can still start with second gear, but I don't recommend it. You can definitely feel like you need to like rub the clutch a lot longer if you're in second gear, which definitely means that you're going to be burning your clutch a lot more, wearing out your clutch a lot more. So definitely don't recommend you do that. So yeah, overall this car feels very smooth. Definitely more of a comfortable setting. My car is like the base 535, so it doesn't have the sport suspension, doesn't have sport mode. I do not have any buttons here other than traction control and park distance control. Everything is just one mode. There's no sport mode. But still, you have a clutch. You can kind of adjust how the car feels based on how you drive. The one thing I'll also point out is that the throttle response for this car is pretty sluggish. I don't know if a tune can change that, maybe. And I haven't done any tuning to this car yet. I will sometime in the future. But definitely the throttle response feels a little sluggish. It feels like it is delayed a little bit. Definitely does not feel like a sporty car. But you can feel that this car has a good amount of torque. This car has a lot of weight. And you can feel that this car can continue to go and continue to accelerate. It's just that the rate of acceleration is not that high. But overall, I'm really happy with this car. It is a manual transmission, which is what I'm looking for. It is quite unique. There aren't that many manual 535s out there. I think for the F10 generation, they make manual transmissions from 2011 to 2014, or the first half of 2014. So pretty much the pre-LCI model. I don't know if they make any manual LCI versions. For those who know, please leave a comment down below and let us know if you have a manual LCI version. I know the M5s have manual transmissions as well, which is also a really unique car. But I didn't really, well, one, I didn't have the money to buy an M5, and second, I'm a little bit concerned about the reliability of an M5. So this car has the N55 engine. So far, it's been really reliable. I have this car for more than half a year now, actually. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a while since I made an upload. And, ooh. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's not, it's not really sporty per se, but it's still got a little bit of kick into it. So I'm sure that with some bolt-ons, some basic bolt-ons and a tune, I'm sure the car can feel drastically different, and maybe some suspension tuning, because the car definitely feels heavy and feels a bit of like a boat. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I haven't uploaded in a while. This is the first video in maybe 2 years or something. Hope you guys enjoyed it. More videos will come. Modifications, how I feel about the car, pros, cons, and things like that. If you have any questions about the car or about the platform, or if you want to share any information about the F10 generation platform, please leave a comment down below, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.